What it is, what it do, cyber world. It is your girl, the one, the only Ash Said It. AshSaidIt.com, AshSaidIt.com. Welcome to the Ash Said It Daily Podcast Show. I appreciate you guys for all of your love and support. Over 1,400 episodes and 500,000 streams worldwide. None of this is possible without you guys, so I thank you so very much. And yes, we are still living a bit of the quarantine life. We are living that life, but that doesn't mean that you can't be chilled out. You know, that can't mean that you can't go and get your rest and relaxation on and get some things feeling right. So for that, I have got Mike today from Pure CBD Vapors. Hey, Mike.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing today?
Good. Thanks for having me on.
Thanks so much for joining us. So, Mike, where does the story for Pure CBD Vapors begin?
You know, we started about 6 years ago, before anybody really knew what CBD was. And we just thought this is a great product. It's natural. It had no adverse effects. And so we kind of started dipping our toes into the industry. And, you know, what we found was that certain brands started to have followings. And we thought, well, there's got to be an easier way to do this. So we decided to kind of be like an online marketplace, almost like an Amazon for CBD products.
Okay.
So we wanted to create that one-stop shop type of environment.
Gotcha.
And we started 1, 2, 3, and all of a sudden we've amassed up to almost 30 different distributors now in their entire product line. So we just wanted to give people, you know, a wider variety.
Yeah, absolutely. So as you guys were developing and expanding, what were some of the hurdles that you were facing?
You know, CBD has always been kind of a gray area when it comes to legalization. And at the time when we started, shortly thereafter, you know, they decided to make it a Schedule I drug, which we all know it's not. And we were starting to have really hard times selling the product.
Yeah.
You know, people were really apprehensive. And, you know, we kind of had to just make our way through the storm at that point. You know, we realized that eventually it had to change. And so it took for about a year of us kind of navigating those waters. And I said that was probably our first kind of obstacle in the industry.
What would you say sets your brand apart from all the rest that are currently on the marketplace?
You know, I would say just the sheer variety. A lot of these companies are selling one product and it's their own. And yes, they're selling multiples, but it's one product. So what we're doing is we're offering many different manufacturers' products all on one site. And so I think it's just the sheer variety of product that sets us apart from everybody else.
Gotcha. What was your moment of confirmation, that moment that you said, you know what, this is really what I'm supposed to be doing?
You know what? Oftentimes, you know, when we first started, we didn't have people to really test the products. So we started testing them ourselves. And, you know, when you're doing it every day and you realize the benefits for yourself, it's a lot easier to express that to others, obviously. And so when we realized, you know, this is a great product, there's no side effects. And then, you know, word of mouth started to spread with what we were doing. Other people were trying it. We were getting their testimonials. So it took about a year for us to really know that things were going to start to pick up.
Gotcha. What would you say are some of your most popular brands, the ones that always typically sell out first?
You know, Americana is a really good brand. Their entire line, I would say that's number one. Number two would probably be CBD for the People. And then we have a 3, and it's usually probably Blue Moon Hemp. But it changes often, but those are the mainstays.
Those are the main ones. Gotcha. Last but certainly not least, what advice would you have for any young person out there that is considering starting a new business that they've never ventured out into?
You know, I would say you do your homework. You've got to do your own due diligence, obviously. See what it takes, the cost involved, any kind of permits, licenses. You really got to make those connections before you even start. I think a lot of people just jump head first and they don't realize all the obstacles that lay ahead.
Gotcha. Mike, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate you so much. Let everyone know the best way to get in contact with you guys, of course, to get some product and to follow you on social media.
The best thing would be to go online. It'll give you everything that you need at the site. It's purecbdvapors.com. It'll give you everything you need to know. And try us out. You won't be disappointed.
Love it. Much more success to you and your team. Appreciate you so much. And I thank each and every one of you guys for all of your love and support. Thank you so much. Keeping in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face, you tell them, don't believe me. Just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for, the history books. Social media is nice, but real life is so much better. Until next time, you guys.